Tete-A-Tete with Kim and Colette. Mid-K Beauty Supply and Variety, 1819 River Oaks Drive, Calumet City, Illinois, 708-730-1150. Unbelievable prices, great customer service, knowledgeable employees, and a huge variety of products. Stop by Mid-K Beauty Supply and Variety in Calumet City. Women of Wealth presents Tete-A-Tete with Kim and Colette. We thank you in advance for your donation, for your sponsorship, or for your advertising. Remember, donations are required to advertise on Tete-A-Tete with Kim and Colette. We ask that you sit back and enjoy the show. The Tete-A-Tete with Kim and Colette.
Welcome to Tete-A-Tete with Kim and Colette. I am Kimberly.
And I am Colette.
Today we have a special guest, my cousin Josh. We will be interviewing him on a recent experience. But before we go into that, we're going to have our Tete-A-Tete expression.
Oh my God. Well, Josh, we can't quite see you yet. We've only seen the top of your head. So when we get ready, we're going to ask you to just come up a little bit. But on our Tete-A-Tete expressions, we start off, you know what? Would you like to express something to me today?
Yes, I would.
Oh, you go.
I'm
Okay.
going to tell you. Um, Something I'm not saying that you do it. I'm saying in general that people do
Okay.
is they give you their word, but they don't keep it. I have a serious problem with that. I really, really do.
Okay. So we're expressing today how there are some individuals that actually give their word and they don't do what they say they're going to do.
Yeah.
Okay, so why is that? I mean, well, before you answer that, have you had, and we don't want to give any names or anything, but we're expressing how people don't keep their word. Okay? Have you had a recent experience?
Yes. 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 Yes.
Okay.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Was it with me?
I don't remember, but you've done it.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
And how did it make you feel when I told you I was going to do something and I didn't do it?
I just said okay because I don't want to hear you yell.
Okay, so now why don't you ask me how I feel
How
when
How did you feel?
disappointed?
Why were you
I
disappointed?
don't just say okay when you tell me you're going to do something and don't do it. I feel disappointed in you because I know that you're capable of doing what you say you're going to do.
Okay, so if like I asked you for something earlier in the year and you said yes, once you get your priorities straight, everything is straightened out. Once everything was straight, I came back to her and I asked her the same question. She told me no, but she told me she was gonna say yes. So basically you just told me that I can't do something that you already gave me permission to do,
Are
which
we
I didn't
talking
feel was
about
right.
the
Yep.
ears? Kimberly, I said you can get a second hole in your ear when you turn 16, didn't I?
No, you didn't.
How old did I say you were going to be?
Now.
I didn't tell you you could get a second hole in your ear yet.
Yes, you did. You
Okay.
said for my birthday. My birthday has passed.
Okay, why can't you wait till you're 16? You're almost there.
That's a long way.
Oh, I cannot believe you're bringing up the fact
Well,
that.
it's not a long way. I just don't want to wait anymore because I've been asking you since forever.
Okay, my take on it is why is it that you have to have a second hole in your ear in the first place?
Why can't I have a second hole in my ear in the first place?
Why do you want one? I don't have one and I'm your mother.
Yeah, but you. I was gonna say something.
You finna say what?
I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to get slapped on public TV on the web.
Oh, well, online audience, as you can see, Kimberly's upset because I said that she can get a second hole in her ear. My take on it, I believe, is that she should wait till she becomes an adult to get a second hole in her ear. But I did decrease the age and say, well, when you get 16. I think she's saying that I told her she can get it now.
You
My
did.
take is you don't need a second hole in your ear. Wear the earrings in one hole and let's call it a day. You look beautiful. Why do you have to put any more holes in your ears?
Question. How old were you when you wanted your first piercing?
I am so glad she asked me how
But no,
old
no, no, no.
I
Never mind.
was
Never mind.
when
Never
I
mind.
got
I don't want to know. No,
no, no,
la
no,
la
no,
la.
no, no.
I don't want to hear.
Yes,
Nope. No, because that was in the olden
I
days.
olden days. I was 18, 19. I was 19 years old when I got my first piercing, and it was with ice. I hated the
You
experience.
did it by yourself?
No, someone did it for me with ice and deadened the ears, stuck the needle through.
Oh.
But I believe that you should wait until you become an adult.
Question.
Yes.
Now, we have went over this once before that you was raised in a very, very strict homie area.
Here we go.
So, because you are strict, you're just not as strict. Why can't I get mine?
I'm not sure what up. We got all the static now, but I think that we'll talk about this at a later date.
Well, I am highly upset with you, young lady.
Okay, if you can give me one good reason why you need another hole in your ear, I'll consider it for your birthday this year.
See, I can give you two.
Give me two.
Right now,
Yes.
I have to think on them.
Oh, okay. Now, now that you have
Oh wait, I know one, a good one. Because growing up, you should let me express myself as a individual. And without my second hole, I can't express myself.
Kimberly,
That's why I
you
should.
already know that doesn't fly with me. You
But that was a
already
good
know.
reason.
Guess what? You had a different expression of yourself when you were 5. You had a different expression of yourself when you were 10. Now you have a different expression of yourself, and it will constantly grow. As you continue to grow in life, you're going to continually express yourself differently. So I would like for you to wait till you get older, and then you can do all the expressing that you want once you get grown. But I don't want to say I'm going to let you get your ears pierced.
You already told me. We already
Okay.
had this
All
discussion.
right,
I'm
Kimberly,
just
you
making
can.
sure I have a recorded.
Okay, you know. Okay. Now, we're going to move on to today's show. And today's show topic is riddling bullets. We have a special young man here that's on where he's Skyping in because he doesn't live where we are. He lives in Arizona. And he experienced a very violent situation, and I want him to tell us about it a little bit. And okay, why don't we zoom in and we can get Josh and let Josh give us, you know, exactly what happened. Josh, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, you are actually on air now, and why don't you let our audience know what exactly happened in 2010? What month was it?
It was December 26th.
It was the day after Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So you had a wonderful Christmas and you were waiting to go into a party. You were going to have some fun. And why don't you explain to us what happened?
Well, it was basically me and three friends. We got to the club, and basically right after we got in, like through the door, I heard like gunshots going off, and it just got really crazy from there. Basically I got hit 3 times, and when I hit the floor, I just shut my eyes, like to play dead, because I didn't want to get shot
Oh,
again.
wow.
And it turned out to be just some crazy guy went out to his car and got a gun, and then came in and just started shooting everyone in sight.
Oh my God. So were you inside the club when this happened?
Yeah, but just like barely just had gotten in. like
Oh,
just had walked through the door. So like we were the first in his sight.
oh my God. So the gunman, okay, so the gunman was inside the club?
He went inside for like 45 minutes, I think the police said, and then he went out to his car and got the gun and then came back in.
Okay, now your two friends. Now I do know one of your friends passed away. Is that correct?
Yeah.
What about the other friend?
She got shot in the arm. She's fully recovered now. She's doing okay.
She's doing okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Now, how many people that night was actually shot?
Um, four total. It was us three and then the doorman.
So you guys were the first people that entered into it. So he wasn't looking for anybody in particular to shoot?
Oh, no.
Do you know what the reason that this transpired? Have you found out yet?
They just said he's crazy.
Oh my
We can
God.
see that.
Yeah. So it was just random.
What type of gun was it? Do you know?
The police didn't even know because it was a handgun, but the bullets like explode into like these little pellets, and like I still have like 14 of them inside me.
You still have 14 of the pellet. Okay, so was it a homemade gun or something? What do you mean
They
the police don't
wouldn't.
know?
They haven't seen bullets like that before.
Oh, so okay, so it wasn't so much that the gun was, they didn't know what the gun, but it was the bullets.
Yeah, they hadn't seen that type of bullet before.
Oh my God! Wow. Okay, so the guy, how did the guy that shot you, how did he get apprehended?
Well, like I said, I was on the floor with my eyes closed. I didn't see, but from what I heard, uh, when he ran out of bullets, some of the customers there just tackled him and held him down until the police came.
So question. With what transpired with him, did you feel any anger towards him?
I'm sorry?
With what is expired with him and you, did you feel any anger to him? Were
Did
you
I
anger?
feel any pain, did you say?
No, anger.
Oh, yeah.
You did?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, what was your thought while you were laying on the floor?
Well, I noticed I couldn't move my legs, so I thought I got shot. I
You
was like feeling around, but I didn't feel any bullet holes or anything. And it wasn't until after a while when I unzipped my sweater and I could see um, I had like holes in my sides
Oh my jeez.
because I got shot through. I guess as I was facing away, and when I heard the gunshots, I was like turning around, and that's when the bullets they went through me through the side.
Okay, so you said one bullet hit you in the leg?
No, all three bullets hit me through the chest and the arm,
Oh my God.
but the little pellet exploded, and that's when one of them hit my spine.
So it was a pellet, that pellet that hit your spine rendered you paralyzed, is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so your friend got shot where? Or what happened? I know you said the girl got shot in the arm.
Yeah. My other friend got shot in the face.
Okay, we want to just take a minute and remember your friend. Would you like to give us his name? And we just want to take a minute, if you wouldn't mind, of silence. After you give us his name, can you zoom into Josh for us? Um, as you give us his name, Josh, I just want us to take a moment of silence and remembrance of him. Josh,
Okay,
and
thank you.
what is his name?
Tony Garcia.
Wow, that had to be rough. How long were you in the hospital?
About 2 months.
Okay, has he been sentenced?
What?
Has he been sentenced? Has he, or has he been to trial yet?
No, it's taken a long time. I
Okay,
think it's coming up like in a few months. They said
okay, but he's not out on bail, is he?
that's like $5 million bail.
Okay, so he is locked up in prison. So
What?
now, what is he charged with? We know that he hasn't been found guilty or innocent, but what are the charges?
I think murder and attempted murder, but um, they're trying to say that he is crazy, so he's probably just gonna go to a mental hospital.
Oh, so that is what his attorney is using. So have I know you probably have an attorney, and I know there's certain things that you can't discuss with us.
Uh huh.
But is your attorney? I'm sure your attorney is seeking to counteract that plea of insanity.
Yeah, it's not working though.
It's not.
No.
Oh my God! Wow. Okay. How does?
So we know that you have been recovering and that you are beginning to walk again. What is motivating you to do that? To stay so strong?
What motivates me to what?
To stay strong.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
What is motivating you to stay strong and to learn to walk again?
Oh, um, to be honest, I don't know. I guess just my family and friends, everyone counting on me to get better. So, that's just why I try to do my best to get back to where I was. Plus, it's not enjoyable living like this. So, I want to try to get myself better.
Yeah, I understand. Another question. Well, she already asked the question while you were laying down. What was the first thing that went through your mind? But did you know you were shot at the moment when it happened?
Yeah, it felt I didn't feel any pain. I just felt like my body was like tingling, and I couldn't really move. But when I continued to hear the gunshots, then I pretty much I knew I was shot.
Yeah. So, I forgot my question.
Okay, Josh, being in that type of situation, and we know recently there's been a lot of discussion regarding gun laws, and the president is instituting some new rules and regulations on gun laws. Because you have dealt with this on a personal level, I find that it is easy sometimes to talk about, well, we should have guns or we shouldn't have guns, but we may not have been in that situation that you've been in. And it's easy sometimes to say, okay, yes, guns, no guns. But for someone that has actually been in a situation of violence and has been a victim of guns, do you have a certain stand? Do you believe that we need to have more gun control?
Um, well, yes and no.
Okay.
Um, with my situation, this man was able to get a gun even though he had a lot of mental problems. So I think there should be restrictions on like who can buy them.
Okay.
Yeah. So, with you asking him that question, how do you feel so much as gun control mom?
Well, gun control for me, I believe that each American, as an American, has a right to bear arms.
Yeah.
I believe that if you are a citizen that follows the rules that are instituted for our laws and that you are not a criminal and you
Yep.
are of a sane mind, then I believe that it's okay if you want to bear arms. I myself, I don't have a problem with going to the range and bearing arms. I do believe that criminals are going to have access to guns regardless of what rules and regulation President Obama comes up with. I
Yeah.
don't believe that it's going to make a difference one way or another to a criminal, because if you're a criminal, you're going to find a way to get a gun regardless if there's rules or regulations or not. I do believe that I, as a United States citizen, have the right to, if I want to purchase a gun, I believe I have the right to purchase a gun for my own safety and for my own health.
Yes.
My home has been broken into, and if I had been home, trust me,
It would have been over. Especially if I was there, it would have been over for the game.
so I do believe that we do have a right to protect ourselves, but then we have those situations whereas people are shooting people because the music is turned up too loud, which is ridiculous because you have certain actions or feelings against certain things. I think that we as Americans sometimes take things too serious and that we need to learn how to relax.
Yeah.
Everything is not so serious. Go ahead, Kimberly.
I agree with that.
I'm sorry, I am kind of tearing up because that was a friend of mine, Jordan Davis, that got shot because of music. So I apologize for the tears
No
tonight.
need to apologize.
But um, gun control, I personally think we shouldn't have guns at all. That's just me. I don't like guns. I don't like violence. It's ugly and it's not cute. It's just ugh. So when it comes to guns and violence, I'm not that person that says we should go for it. I'm the one that'll be on the side saying no guns, the big signs and stuff. So yeah, that's basically how I feel about them.
Okay, so how do you feel about the case with Josh and, you know, and a gun?
I feel that if I was there and I could have seen that man, it would have been over for the game because I wasn't finna play with
Okay, we're on television. Can you speak English?
it.
I have no idea what you just said.
What I mean is, if I was there to actually see what happened with my cousin, I would have went crazy too, and they would have had to put me in the mental home because me and the guy we would have had a little altercation because I wasn't.
You'd have been trying to tackle him
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Now, Josh,
Yeah.
now I do know that. How long were you in the hospital? I do know you were in the hospital for a while.
I think about 2 months.
You were in the hospital for 2 months. Now, what was the extent of your injuries?
Um, well, the damage to my lungs is that's healed up. That healed up pretty quick, and like most of the bullets that are still inside me, they're not really causing any damage, so they just left them all in. Just the one in my spine. I still have back pain really bad every day, and I'm still paralyzed. I have trouble moving and going to the bathroom and stuff.
Okay, well, I know that you are beginning to walk again. Are you getting any feeling in your legs yet?
Am I doing what?
I said I know you are beginning to walk again. You're recovering slowly, but have you had any feelings in your legs?
Oh, yeah, I can feel. I just it's like half as much as like I can feel on the top part of my body, and like I can't feel like hot or cold or pain and stuff like that.
You said you can't feel what now?
I can't feel like hot or cold or pain or anything like that.
Over your entire body?
No, his legs.
Oh no, just from the waist down.
Oh, well, our time is wrapping up very quickly tonight. The show has went by kind of fast. So we're gonna talk a little bit about guns some more.
No, well,
And
Josh, would you like to leave some information? I do know that you were having a fundraiser as far
Yeah,
as
I have a video on YouTube.
There you go.
That explains my condition in more detail and everything. If you just go to YouTube, type in Josh Rivers shot, and mine should be like the first video that pops up. It has like the green and everything, and it has like a links to my news channel interviews and my donation site and all that stuff.
Okay. All right. Give them the link again for Josh because I do know that you using some new device right now, aren't you?
Yeah.
What is the device?
Basically it attaches to my leg and it uses like electrical stimulation to move my muscles, so I'm able to like move. It moves my foot and my knee, so I'm able to walk a lot better when I'm using it.
You know, when yesterday was the first time that I saw you walk since
Yeah,
20.
I was actually wearing the device. That's why I was looking so good.
Oh my God, I literally was in tears watching you walk again. That was truly
Yeah.
a blessing from God.
hmm
Truly. Well, thank you, Josh, for being here with us. We
Thank
do
you.
appreciate it. Give us your link one more time, Josh.
Okay. If you just go to YouTube and type in Josh Rivers shot, and then you'll see my video, and it
Uh,
has all the information and my donation page and my news channel interviews with more information.
Thank you. We love you.
Having, I love you too.
We wish you all the best, and we'll talk soon.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Our featured author is Craig Peterson. This is an excerpt from Alone. With his mind racing, he frantically searched for a memory of his nightmare. He closed his eyes, hoping that it would bring something back to his memory. He was gripping the pen so tightly that he could feel it bend to the point of breaking. Suddenly, images raced through his mind, pictures like a slideshow. They were there, but nothing made sense. He started to shake. Sweat was running down his forehead. Without really knowing it, he started to scratch something on the pad. A sudden shudder ripped through his body, up his spine and into his head. A ringing started in his ear, but it stopped almost the instant it started. Then he reached for his glasses and slipped them on. He wanted to see what he had written down, at least what he thinks he had written. There was only one word printed on the paper. One word covered the entire 8.5 by 11 page. It was not only written, but engraved into the tablet. Alone.
Well, we've had a very interesting show tonight. It's about time for us to be wrapping up.
We
So,
thank Josh for being here with us, and we thank you, our faithful viewers and listeners. And thank you for watching.
Tete-A-Tete with Kim and Colette.
I'm Colette.
And I'm Kimberly.
What you say? Smooches.
No, it's
Oh.
smooches.